Professor Gary Lee here with MartialCafeTV, representing the Museum of Sport Karate. And I have a very special guest here today, the owner of SamuraiSupply.com, Mr. Aaron Prezan. Hey Aaron, what's going on, buddy?
How you doing, Professor?
Yeah, it's good to see you, good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Well, you sent me a few toys here a few days ago, and I tell you what, I like the Musashi swords, but this Musashi sword is very unique. I fell in love with the Subaru off the bat, but the blade is beautiful. This Yoshi Katana, made by Musa, is just a beautiful, beautiful sword. Oh, it's just got a real nice weight to it too. But for people who don't really understand about the sword and the various parts, first of all, tell me about the scabbard.
Here we have again, this is your saya. It's a black lacquer piano finish. It's got a few more coats. As you can see, it's a high gloss. It shines real nice.
Right.
It's got your basic Sujeo. It's not a high quality Japanese cotton, but it is cotton. It's very well tied. It's tight. You can see here it fits well. Moving on, you can see here we have brings us into the furniture set that you mentioned.
Right, right. And you know, the neat thing that a lot of my viewers don't understand, they always ask about what are the holes in the Suba done for? Well, explain exactly what those are for.
Well, going back on tradition, historically, that was kind of like a utility belt. You could put hair stick in it, chopsticks, kazuka.
Any weapons per se.
Absolutely.
Now, you mentioned the furniture. I noticed that this is a full tang sword, but also it's got some very unique furniture settings. Tell me a little bit about those.
Absolutely. It's the Suba itself is cast iron, along with the Fuki and Kashira. As you see, the Fuki and Kashira are just straight matte black, but the Suba is really cool. I mean, you got an individual warrior walking, sword on his back. It's got a cherry blossom there, kanji symbols on the other side.
Very, very unique. Now what we have here is a beautiful, beautiful little sword.
Sure.
Tell me about the blade.
Neat thing about this one, there's no hamon. A lot of people like the hamon. It's a little more traditional. Some people like just a plain,
gloss,
simple, you know, just a polished blade. And that's exactly what this is. Full bohi. It doesn't have such a defined kisaki. It's a short kisaki, whereas other ones you have quite a long one. This one's just, like I said, short. Sharp. I'm anxious to cut with it. It is a Musha sword, which is on the lower end of Musashi's line, but it's still a really good quality sword.
It's a beautiful drawing sword. I've drawn with it a few times, and very clean, very, very well balanced. Yeah. Now, this sword, like you said, is the lower end of the Musashi swords, but yet, for an inexpensive sword, something that you want to put on your wall, or you can cut with, or to draw with, this would be something to start with.
Yeah, it's a great beginner sword. You can't go wrong. It's not excessively sharp, but it is sharp. You know, you got to watch what you're doing, but it's great for someone that's beginning.
Absolutely.
1060 carbon steel. You've got, again, authentic Saime on it. So yeah, it's got some neat features.
Beautiful sword. Well, on behalf of Martial Cafe TV and Samurai Supply, this is Professor Gary Lee with Aaron Prezan from Samurai Supply. We'll see you next time.
Take care, y'all.
Beautiful sword. Hi there, my name's Zed, this is Ted. We're the Two Boys Country Sword Store located in Sugarland, Texas. We got a beautiful sword here. Want to tell me about this sword a little bit?
Yeah.
Don't let me interrupt you, Don.
No, hey,
don't let me interrupt you now.
Not at all. This here's a really good hardwood here, you see. It houses a really pretty big there knife that you can...
That's a big knife there. It's bigger than my buffalo knife I used to cut catfish with. But I tell you what, I like that blade because it looks like it's awful sharp there.
Absolutely. That'll take the head off and peg you. Poke, poke, poke.
You know what? I got some catfish. We cook catfish?
Absolutely.
Well, we need to use that. Now, you putting it in the wrong way now? Oh, you faked me out again.